In case you missed it, the drug trade in Stanton has returned with a resounding boom. Supply locations around the system have started producing again, and in response, the number of buying locations has expanded too. And while there might be an inherent risk in the trade of these narcotic commodities, the sizable difference in profit margin between these goods and their less controlled counterparts has many a hauler willing to risk it for the biscuit. Citizens, my name's Bit of Oz, and today I'd like you to think of me and this video as your commodity trade alert for the shadier goods of Stanton in 3.17.4 and maybe even beyond. Let's dive in. To crack this off, I'll break this video down into easy to navigate sections, first the goods involved, and then the 4 planetary areas of Stanton. In each sector, I'll point out the main places to buy and sell and what commodities they'll trade in. If you're popping in to find a particular spot, use the time codes below to navigate to it. If you learn something new in this video, or make a decent bit of space money, do me a favor and hit that like button. And while you're there, hit the subscribe button for more videos like this. The 5 commodities we'll be trading are as follows: Altruciatoxin, etam, neon, slam, and widow. In terms of profitability, they're all better than an illegal commodity by a good stretch and have higher margins within themselves. Now, take the following numbers with a grain of salt, as steady trade will cause these numbers to fluctuate and CIG might even alter them to balance things out. In terms of profit, Altruciatoxin will make you roughly 10 to 15 credits profit per unit. That's 1 to 1,500 per 1 SCU. Etam will net you 30 credits per unit profit. That's 3,000 per 1 SCU. Neon will garner 20 credits per unit profit. That's 2,000 per 1 SCU. Slam is the hot ticket here with 40 credits per unit. That's 4,000 per SCU. With Widow a close second with 35, that's 3,500 per 1 SCU. In ArcCorp, you'll have 2 locations to purchase your illicit substances. On the moon of Lyria, the Orphanage. Here you can find 3 of the 5 commodities available. Also on Lyria, the currently unmarked facility of Paradise Cove, with 2 of the 5 commodities available. To sell your ill-gotten gains, Samson & Son Salvage on Walla, the trade terminal found within. These locations will buy all 5 commodities, though if others have been through selling large amounts, you may find demand limited and the price less favourable. It might come as no surprise that with its oppressive security presence in this sector, there are currently no locations selling these narcotic commodities, but the masses still demand their fix, and Reclamation and Disposal Orinth on Hurston will happily purchase these illicit trade goods from you. In the frigid system of Microtech, 2 locations that sell these goods can be found on the planet itself. The first is Outpost 54 that sells 4 of the 5 goods available. And the next is the Necropolis with only 2 of the 5. On the moon of Calliope, the unmarked location of Raven's Roost will sell 3 of the 5 coveted goods. To sell these narcotics, travel to the moon of Euterpe and make your way to Devlin's Scrap and Salvage, but be warned, the wins here are no joke. Last but not least, Crusader. Being the de facto home of the Ninetales gang, it's no surprise that this area is a hub of narcotics trade. On Daymar, New and Waste Management sells 4 of the 5 trade goods. On Sellen, the private property, offers 2 of the 5. Yella, the infamous Jump Town, unmarked yet well known, sells 3 of the 5 commodities. And NT999XX, also on Yella, sells 2 of the 5. Brio's Breaker Yard on Daymar is the best place to sell these commodities in Crusader, though Grim Hex will also buy them, though in much smaller quantities, so I wouldn't personally recommend it. Speaking of lower quantities and not recommending, CRUL4 and CRUL5's no questions asked terminals will also purchase these goods, though I wouldn't personally recommend. Just don't waste your time going there, unless of course CIG changes something in the future. And so, currently, those are the locations to buy and sell narcotics in Stanton. If I've helped you earn a credit or two, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel to keep in the loop for any other useful tips I might have to offer. Check out one of my other videos here, and as always, stay safe and wealthy in the verse, and I'll catch you all next time.